Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and good evening to everyone. Thank you for coming to our group discussion and also to present our traveling experience. First of all, I would like to tell everyone that our group is a USM KV, means USM Klang Valley. Okay, today we want to share our experience traveling, each of us. All right. So first, I would like to introduce myself and I would like to share my travel experience. Okay, my name is Muammar Taufiqi bin Mustapha. Okay, I would like to share about my traveling to West Africa. Okay, West Africa. So West Africa, if you know, they have a lot. They have a five. They have six country there. All right. So only three country that I went there about 7 days, 6 night. Okay. In the 7 days, 6 night, I went to three country. Means Guinea, and then the neighbor country Sierra Leone, and the third one is Senegal. All right. So I went to West Africa to the first place in Guinea. I took a flight by Emirates. Okay, the cost of the flight of Emirates is cost about $8,000, means return. Okay, I went. I took a flight about 24 hours. The flight to Guinea first. Okay, and then I need to transit to the Dubai. Okay, to exchange another flight. Okay, and then I arrived at the Guinea on the next day. All right, and then when I arrived Guinea, it was shock. That's why I want to share our my traveling experience. It's about 2 points that I want to share. It's about the culture and also the what we call their life. Okay, how the environment there. Because West Africa is different like others country, means others like Malaysia, Europe, or others ASEAN country. Okay, the first impression that I saw in the West Africa is the poor country. Okay, the poor country different to the others country in ASEAN. Okay, but uh, that I want to point is it the poor country can be built up in the few years, or cannot to build up the what we call the economy there. Okay, but they have still have what we call the culture, tradition of the culture of their culture. Okay, the traditional they still have in their country is about uh, how they can what we call cook with the what we call cook with the stove. Okay, with the stove without any electricity. Okay, so they have a poor country, they cannot earn any electricity, water, because why? The water they take from the well. Okay, and then the electricity also they need to use they not don't have any electricity, but they use something like a candle, like with the firecrackers, and then that's only they use. Okay, so I stay at the Senegal about 2 nights. After 2 nights, I went to the neighbor country in the Sierra Leone. When I arrived at Sierra Leone, the difference with the Senegal is about the language. Okay, this Senegal they use English. Okay, when they speak and then when they are writing, they still use English. But in the Senegal, in the Guinea, they speak in French. Why? They are colonized by French, okay, and then Senegal colonized by British. Okay, so that's why there is a different both side. Okay, and then the Senegal is more practically and more what we call more stabilized in their economic, in their life, in their environment. Because why the economic they more to like they have a more event, a big event, such as what we call a Dakar Rally World. So they have a lot of foreigner, they have a lot of investment come inside to their country. We did the in the Guinea, they have no nothing such a like a product or any such a big event to do. So they have nothing investment to come in for the country. Okay. Uh, and then after that, about another country that after 3 days I stay in Senegal. I went to the neighbor country beside Senegal is Sierra Leone. Okay, Sierra Leone is more to American style. Okay, what I mean is American style, language style. Okay, their slang, the dialect is more to American dialect. Okay, and then their lifestyle also similar like Senegal. Okay, similar like Senegal, more to modern style and also more to the economy also still good. All right. Uh, but I want to conclude on these three countries that I travel. My experience is uh, whatever they do, whatever they did, whatever they want to survive, they still maintain their traditional of working, of their lifestyle and their environment. So means what I want to say is about the environment, the green. Okay, they still have a mountain. They still have a good river because what they have no any pollution. Because their country is not moving up so fast like a Asian country or Europe country. So that is my conclusion about these three countries that I traveling with my experience. So that's it from my side. Now I would like uh, to invite my friends, Mr. Shukrie, to give some like another place that you have been to travel. You can share to us.
All right, my friend. Thank you, Muammar. Assalamualaikum and good evening. My name is Muhammad Shukrie bin Jamari lah. I would like to share to all of you my traveling experience. I visit a very far country from Malaysia. That's mean I visiting Singapore. No, it's a joke. Okay. I went to Singapore in the year 2019 accompanied by my wife and three kids. Basically, it was a typical family vacation lah. Okay. So, we reached Singapore via Malaysia. Malaysia border. I drive from my home at Nilai, Negeri Sembilan and takes around 5 hours to reach Johor Bahru border to Singapore. I was very excited as I had done a lot of research about tourist attraction in Singapore. Around 12 p.m., I already entering Singapore after settle my immigration clearance at Singapore Immigration, and this was very meaningful experience for me after going through a long period while going through the Singapore Immigration checkpoint with many vehicles of various shape. As you know, Malaysia border and Singapore is the most busy border in Asia. Not like Malaysia and Thailand lah. The most busy is Malaysia and Singapore. The first place of our family trip, we went to explore the famous Universal Studio, which is also one of the best place to visit in Singapore for family lah. It was like a dream come true for the kids as they spend the day enjoying the enthralling ride and live a life inside a movie like surrounding. That means you can see Transformers, you can many cartoon of in program TV. Okay, there is a literally no Singapore travel experience that is complete without visiting the Universal Studio. Singapore weather is same like Malaysia, as you know, which both hot and humid weather. On June, July, August are the most summer month, while December is comfortably cold. The temperature range between 24 degree to 34 or 33 degree. The sky is haze-free and the air is cleaner. After that, we go to Orchard Road. It is the shopping paradise in Singapore lah. The place is so clean and very nice and so safety lah. If you want to go with your family. If you want to travel to Singapore, you will not have a difficult experience to communicate because Singaporeans are fluent in Malay. Finally, the experience of traveling to Singapore is very meaningful for us as a family lah. Now, this is my experience with traveling experience with my family going to Singapore. Now, I would like to ask my friends, Akmal, to share about the experience, travel experience.
Okay, Assalamualaikum and good evening to all my buddy.
Salam.
Okay, thank you to give me a chance to talk or story about experience traveling. Okay, today I would like to a story about traveling experience. Last 5 years ago, I went to Kelantan, and people mention Kelantan as a land of Cik Siti Wan Kembang. Kelantan is an exciting destination to travel. When I arrived in Kelantan, first place I check in to Warung Pak Mat Pulau Pisang to breakfast. The Riverside restaurant offer food and beverage. The second place I went to Pantai Suri, floating market. Around 20 boats are selling a kind of food and drink. To get this island, I head to Medan Ikan Bakar jetty near Warung Pak Mat Pulau Pisang, and I hire a boat. Next, I went to workshop that produce of batik Kelantan. Using the traditional block print technique, I can witness how batik fabrics are produced and made, and I can take part in coloring and stamping of batik. Last place I arrived at last day was Pantai Senok. People often say that Pantai Senok like Nami Island because they have a row of trees resembling the island in South Korea. After that, before I left to KL, to Kuala Lumpur, I stopped at Pasar Siti Khadijah to find some souvenirs for friends. Okay, that's all the experience I can share with my friend. I hope I can go travel again in Kelantan with my friends. So next, I pass to Mr. Hanis to share a few story about experience travel, please.
All right, thank you to Mr. Akmal. All right, Assalamualaikum and good evening to all my friends. My name is Abdul. Today I want to share with you all about my traveling experience. On previous holiday, I'm with my wife and one kid have been traveling to the island of Langkawi. Is one of Malaysian top travel destination lah. So we were there for 4 days and 3 nights at this, and this is in my first time traveling during to MCO, Malaysian Control Order, due to the COVID-19 infection. So we took a flight from KLIA to Langkawi, and it just took only 1 hour to arrive at the Langkawi International Airport. Uh, as there is no public transport on Langkawi, we need to rental a car, but we can get the cheapest price lah. Before we boarding the flight, we need to show the COVID-19 result report at the counter. Because they need to check if we are positive COVID or negative. And then after clear, we can go the flight lah. After the arrive in the island of in the morning, we did not check in the hotel first, but we went to our first destination is a cable car. It's quite scary, but we rode it. After finish, we check in and rested at the hotel. Alright. In the night, we dinner at the Telaga Seafood Restaurant. One of the most popular in the Langkawi. They serve the Malaysian food, Thai food, and Western food. In the Langkawi, we can visit many island at the Langkawi, like island Redang Island, Dayang Bunting Island, and others. So my traveling experience traveling at the Langkawi, the most important we need to have the cash money, because they now have
Online payment method.
online payment method. Yes, correct. So this is my my traveling experience. So I can pass to Mr.
Aiman.
Alright.
Okay. Very good evening, everybody. Assalamualaikum. My name is
Salam.
Nur Aiman. So we are now today we would like to share our traveling experience. So on my life, I have one location that bring too many memories in my life, in my travel memory lah. So on 2013, I with my friend go to Indonesia. So the city that I go is Bandung and Jakarta. I travel from KLIA to Soekarno Hatta International Airport, Jakarta. After I arrived at Jakarta, I and my friend take train to go to Bandung to get more traveling experience. So to avoid jam also, we take the train, because with train the traveling more smooth, and we can see beautiful mountain and other village, also a riverside. So the experience maybe you cannot get that another place. So I go after 3 hours on train, we arrive to Bandung lah. So at Bandung we stay for 3 days. Bandung have many places that you can go. So one of my favorite place, I go to Tangkuban Perahu. Tangkuban Perahu is one of stratovolcano, means not so active volcano. I go there because in Malaysia, in our country, we don't have a volcano, so we must take the experience to go there and take some picture, to see the environment at nearby the volcano. And then after I go there, simple. Normally after we go, when we arrive someplace, we must find the signature food for that place. So I go to Kampung Daun. Kampung Daun is one of famous place at Bandung to go to eat and to feel the environment, because at Kampung Daun you will eat near the forest. Even though means the Kampung Daun place provide the culture, environment, and variety of food. So signature for Indonesia, I know is nasi ayam penyet. So I eat there nasi ayam penyet. The taste was very good. So that made me so memorize. If have a chance, I would like to go there again lah. And then after 3 days at Bandung, I go to Jakarta. I go back to Jakarta. This time I travel by van. So Jakarta is, as we know, Jakarta is capital city of Indonesia. So when we go to capital city, we must know that place must be very crowded, because the fact is Jakarta have 10 million population. So the amount tell us almost half of our country population. Our country is near 30 million population. So when you go to the one city, Jakarta, with 10 million population, the traffic must be very heavy. The people was very crowd. The pollution also everywhere. But Jakarta was very nice city that I think, if have a chance, you all also have to go there lah, to take the experience. So at Jakarta, normally big city, they have provide a emporium like Singapore. They have a big emporium, so we go there to find some souvenir for our friend and family here lah. So after 5 days at our neighbor country, I and my friend go back to Malaysia. In conclusion of my travel experience to Indonesia, I'm happy and easy because they have a similar language with us. So we have no issue on communication. And then easy to us to find eat place, because Indonesia also have a most Muslim religions country. So we don't have not so issue about food at there. So hope finally I hope in next 2 years after this COVID end, I hope I have a chance to go back to Indonesia. So I hope in our sharing experience about traveling, in conclusion, I think we all must go someplace to get the experience, because in traveling we can get more friend, we can know others people, environment, culture, and most important, we also can learn some language, like our friend go to Western African, like some countries very fluent in English, but maybe in Africa they are never know how to speak in English. So there we can learn about their language, so we can learn their culture.
Yes.
So hope this is our experience that we can share to all members, or then hope we can have a time to go
Together.
together someplace lah.
InsyaAllah.
Okay, inshallah. So thank you. Anything from you all to
No.
make?
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay. So thank you so much for
Alright.
everybody.
Okay.